Good evening, everybody. Here we have Caesar de Bello Gallico, Book 1, Part 4. In this section, Caesar focuses on the downfall and death of Orgetorix after Orgetorix's plan is approved, publicly approved, and it passes through legislation. The more and more the plan is brought to light, the more it seems to be a bad idea. And after this, Orgetorix is brought to trial. After the trial, he disappears. Orgetorix does, and Caesar leaves us with a couple of implications as to how, and more importantly, why Orgetorix disappeared. Start with the res. There's a note in the textbook, note in the book, translates that as the conspiracy. This conspiracy having been disclosed in Untitled to the Helvetii, it's a dative, Helvetiis, by an informer, per indicium, according to their customs, moribus suis, it's an ablative of accordance. According to their custom, they compelled, or Orgetorigum, coagerunt, to plead, diceret his case, causam ex vinculis, in chains. So according to their custom, they compelled Orgetorix to plead his case in chains. If condemned damnatum, it was necessary punishment, poenam oportebat, sequi, to follow, that he be burned in fire. That's an ut clause, and in this case, it determines what type of punishment Orgetorix is going to have. What it explains the type of punishment. Moving on, dia constitūtā causae. So, on the day set for trying the case, that is causae, it's a genitive, on the day set for trying the case, Orgetorix drew together, coeat, undique on all sides, from everywhere, to the courts, ad iudicium, all his household, omnem sum familiam, all his household, all his family, ad hominem milliardecum, to the number of 10,000 men, and omnes clientes, and he led all to the same place, his debtors and clients. Also, quorum magnum numerum habebat, of whom he had a great number. And the eodem here is your adverb, which helps with your translation. Here, the ne is actually the subject. Negative here we have a, that actually moves on to the next page, but here we have with the ne, we have a negative clause of purpose. Per eos, so through means of those people, say eripuit, he rescued himself, and cum civitas, while the state, having been in citata, having been exiled by this thing, ab eam rem, was trying, conaretur, was trying to exequi, to enforce its authority, we could say by arms here, with armis iuris, and the magistrates multitudinumque hominum ex agris magistratus coegerunt, and the magistrates were rounding up a large number of men ex agris from the country. Moving on to the next slide here. Moving on. Orgetorix, mortuus est, very, very sad. Orgetorix dies, Orgetorix died. Neque abest suspicio, nor was the suspicion lacking. Ut Helvetii arbitrantur, as the Helvetians believe, as the Helvetii believe, but that, Queen, he contrived death for himself, which is more easily translated as he committed suicide, which of course would be a very mysterious lead in the story that we have here. Going to the Queen here, it's a way you could translate it as, is that not, but not, so after negative words, nay, so it's most easily translated as but that not, so but that he committed suicide. Sibum mortem consciceruit. Consciceruit. Alright, so there you have Book 1, Part 4. Thank you.